Lucy Charles-Barclay. If we have a look on last year, there was a very, very difficult first half and then a phenomenal second half. How does it feel to come to Ibiza now and have a new start for a new season?
Yeah, I feel really good. It's 2023 and I'm happy, I'm healthy. I've had a good training block leading into this race, and it's a massive race to kick off the season, but I think there's no better way to see how you stack up against the best women in the world. So yeah, I'm super excited to get racing.
So everything okay after last year?
Yeah, thankfully it's been a really good start to this year. No niggles, just been kind of ticking away nicely, and I didn't want to rush into racing. I think that was what I tried to do last year, and then I ended up getting injured. So I think we just did a nice gradual build, and here we are, and I'm feeling good to go.
And you came just right down from altitude camp. Maybe you can tell us something about your experience there.
Yeah, I went to Font Romeu. It was my first time training there. It's a slightly lower altitude than I've done before, but I was there for a nice long block of time, able to do some solid work, and altitude has worked well for me before, so we thought we would try it and do a nice early season block. So yeah, hopefully off the back of that I'll have a good race and it'll set me up for a great season.
What do you expect from the 100k distance?
I mean, I love the 100k distance. I think it suits me pretty well. It has a nice ratio of swim to bike and then a shorter run. So it brings out the speed, which I've enjoyed doing over the past couple of years, doing a little bit of shorter distance and things like the Arena Games and Super League. So I know I have some speed in me, which you definitely need for this distance. And all the girls are going to be going full on to try and win.
Is it difficult to train for something like this, or is it in your normal training with long course as well?
Yeah, I've always been an athlete that loves to push really hard. I think from my swim background, we used to do a lot of high intensity training. So it definitely suits me, this kind of racing. I feel like arguably I probably sometimes aren't doing the right training when I go for the full distance, which I've been working with my coach Dan to kind of really work on the right training zones that I'm doing. So I'm not pushing workouts too hard. I'm actually in the correct zone. And I think that's been paying off really well in this part of the season.
What do you think? Who will be on your feet during the swim on Saturday?
I mean, it's a wetsuit swim, so it gives people more of an opportunity to get on my feet. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, to have a group of girls that we can push from the front and try and gap the stronger runners. So yeah, there may be a couple of girls on my feet. I mean, I'm going to try and make sure there's not any, but if there is, I think we can work together and get a solid gap on the strong runners.
How difficult will it be to build that gap on the bike? On this course?
I mean, it's a powerhouse course. It's out and back. There's nothing really too technical about it. We're just going to be going on a straight road. So it is going to be about laying down the power, staying aero. And I think all of us girls know how to do that. So it's going to be a solid race. We're obviously using Race Ranger as well. So it should be a fair race with 20-meter draft zone. And hopefully that means for me out in front, it's going to be harder for those girls to close me down.
The German fans would have loved to see you racing in Roth, but we heard you will come to Germany. You will race in Krakow.
Well, hopefully all going well. I have slight visa issues at the moment. I've spent 90 days in Europe, and unfortunately because of Brexit it means that I'm having difficulty travelling after this race. So we're trying to sort that, and then hopefully you'll see me in Germany for my next race. Yeah.
Good luck for that, and good luck for Saturday. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.